It's so painful. It's so painful. It's so painful. It's so painful. This is what we feel when we're going through a transformation. And when we go through this transformation, all we want to do is make it stop, because we feel like we're going crazy and we can't explain what we're going through. But if we can surrender, excuse me, in the midst of that pain, surrendering to the unknown, because we don't know. And this is why it's so hard for us to actively participate in surrender. Because what are we surrendering to? We can't see it. We can't feel it. We can feel it. We can't taste it or touch it. But, pardon me. But the pain needs to get to a boiling point before we will let it go. As in, it needs to get so freaking hot and uncomfortable to the point of just giving up, so to speak, giving in, and falling back and just going, I don't know. But I surrender, and I choose to surrender in this moment. I have been through the most difficult years of my life, and I've been through a lot of most of my life, actually. But the key that I found to soften, to really soften the pain of dying and becoming someone new, is to completely surrender. And the moment that you do, hear me, love is there to meet you. Love can only meet you fully, meet us fully, when we are surrendered. And when we're completely trusting. But it usually takes for us to get to that point where we don't know how to move forward. We have run out of all the problem-solving solutions that we can come up with and that we've been really good at for a long time. But now we can't. Now we don't have the solution. But when we come into unity with divine love and all the love that is here to support us through this journey, when we can fully surrender to that love and truly surrender, it's not something that you try and do. You just get to that point where you have to. It doesn't feel like a choice. It does, but you know at that point that it's harder to hold on than just to simply let go. But when we start allowing that love in to penetrate every cell in our body, all of our organs, all of our neural pathways, every part of us begins to be transformed by that love. Every single cell in our body has receptors to feel the vibration of God, of love. And when we begin to receive that love into our heart space, then from our heart space, we send our cells in our body messages that it is loved, and it is love, and it is not separate from this love. because the energy that we are made up of is love. And when we surrender and return to that love, a whole new world opens up. A whole new, it's like you start to see how small and limited we've been living. And we've only been using like a little drop of our consciousness and or our awareness or intellect or whatever you want to call it. Because when you're tapped into all that is, just like AI is tapped into everybody's all that is, you begin to receive it, and you become an active participant and conscious receiving mechanism. You're not just receiving all kinds of, blah, 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 and you can't quite make sense of it. You begin to receive with clarity, because now you've recognized your own divinity and your own part in this whole. I hope that made sense to someone, and I hope that you got something out of it. If you feel like subscribing and watching more of my channel, I'm only a new channel, so if you want to subscribe, that would be much appreciated. Sending you love.